I hope to God that if you're watching this video right now, that you're actually not considering to cheat, or you're not being cheated right now. Because if you are being cheated, holy crap, that is immense amount of emotions to process. Seriously, I partially can understand. I've never been cheated on, thank God, but my God, the amount of suffering you must be feeling right now. I am very sorry for this, and on wholeheartedly, I really hope that you get to heal fast and soon, because this is incredibly difficult to go through. I'm sorry. So now you might be wondering, why in the hell cheating exists? Why is it a thing? Why do people cheat? So in a relationship, there's ups and downs, right? Sometimes the downs can be really bad for one of the parties in the relationship. And of course, if you face any problems within the relationship, what is the first thing you gotta do? Just talk about it. Talk to your partner about these problems, right? You gotta face them and sit down with them and get some time to talk. Communication is absolutely key in a standpoint of a relationship. But of course, to a lot of people, communication is very difficult. I can understand that to some degree, but a lot of people don't actually face the problems head on with the relationship. Instead, what they do is they cater themselves to forms of escapism. Oh, my wife is causing me so much issues. Oh, my boyfriend is just causing me so much headaches right now. Might as well scroll through social media. Might as well play video games. Might as well go do something just to get my mind off of this, and eventually it'll work itself out. But no, in a relationship, you really gotta sit down and talk to your partner. It is critical, important. Nobody can guess your emotions, your feelings, and whatnot. It is incredibly important to lead a great relationship, to lead anything in life, a project or anything like that. Communication is absolutely key. So in romantic relationships, you usually get something very unique and special, which is sex and intimacy. You cannot get this from anybody else. Normally, it's just your wife, your husband, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, whatever. You're supposed to get those desires out of them. You complete each other that way, in a sense that you fulfill each other's desires to complement the relationship. You are showing this insane amount of vulnerability. You're showing each other's bodies, your kinks, your desires to one person. This is really special. This is almost sacred to you guys. And of course, naturally in a relationship, it is common to see that people want to be exclusive. They want to make sure that their significant other is the only one that is providing these things. So of course, there's a lot of issues to navigate through these sexual desires. Of course, both of you guys want to please each other, but the complications come when both parties, they're not very happy or content with the romantic aspect of the relationship. So in that point, you're supposed to communicate yourself. You're supposed to go to your wife or husband and say, you know what, let's sit down and talk. I feel like we should start doing this and this. I feel like I'm not getting much attention. I feel like I need more validation. You talk about these things to one another. Or the easier solution, instead of going through that communication, that tough part of talking about your feelings, the ups and downs that come from it, hurting the other party or whatever, all of these negative thoughts that you have in mind to go and approach this person you think about and you overthink about. Instead of doing all of that, you just go on ahead and you cheat. You go on ahead and you start talking to other girls, other guys. Maybe you start having that fling with someone else. And I get that in life, we have our ups and downs. We have our weakest moments where it makes us do very incredible, stupid things. As they say, love makes you do incredible things. Lust makes you do stupid things. And unfortunately, one of our weaknesses as a man and as a woman, we need that lust. We are so attracted to the opposite gender. We really want to be pleasured in both romantically and sexually. And when that is not being actually given in a relationship, well, you just go on ahead and you cheat. And cheating can be really anything. Any kind of micro cheating is cheating on its own. You're texting a girl romantically to flirt with her while you have a wife. I don't know about that, man. You're sending naked pictures to a coworker because, you know, he's kind of hot. I don't know, girl. You shouldn't be doing this. But yeah, that's essentially the reasoning behind it. Something is lacking within the relationship, and instead of them going on ahead and fixing the problem, they just find a solution themselves. They try to work it out by going the easy route. But here's the issue. You have completely and utterly disrespected your significant other when you do such a thing. And you should be absolutely ashamed of yourself when you do something like this. Absolutely. This is unacceptable. Why in the hell would you think it's okay for you to go on ahead and talk to other girls and other guys in such a way that is provocative, that is sexual? Why? You have a wife, you have a husband. You have to actually sit down and fix these problems yourself. And if you cannot find a compromise, simply get out of the relationship. Why are you wasting your time? Believe it or not, when you're actually cheating, you're wasting so much energy and time, not just for your significant other, for yourself as well. Your life, you're supposed to be building your value and yourself. Do you think that's helping you right now? You might as well be watching pornography if you're gonna cheat like this. You're not gonna gain anything from doing this. You're just gonna cause so much problems, so many problems. You're going to break a family just because of how you feel down there. Are you kidding me? Please make it easier for yourselves. Actually go on ahead and discuss this. And if you cannot find a compromise, split split. You're not happy in the relationship. Okay, sounds good. Go find someone else. There is so many people that you can have a relationship with. Why are you sticking with somebody that is making you feel miserable? There's literally zero reasons to cheat. And no, don't give me this, oh, but my wife cheated on me and I guess I'm gonna have to get back on it. Do you really gotta stoop on her level? If your friend kills your mom, will you do the same thing? Will you kill his mom as well? If someone robbed you, would you rob him back? Why would you do this? Why would you stoop yourself as low as the other person? Why would you stoop at such a level like the other person? Just move the hell on. Fulfill your value. If you do not feel like you're gaining as much as you want, even though I can understand why you or somebody else might be cheating, I still do not have a single empathy for someone that's committed something like this. This is an absolute disrespect, a middle finger to your wife or husband. How do you think she's gonna feel? She's gonna feel so confused, so conflicted. Am I enough for this man? Am I enough for my wife? What have I been doing? Like, have I not been providing? I've been trying my best. Am I not good enough? I've staked so many years of my life trying to make sure that I stay loyal to him or her, and I try to make sure that I can do the absolute best, putting even more time to this man, but I stick so much time with him. Like, what's going on? I don't know what to do. Like, of course they're gonna feel horrible. They're gonna feel so horrible, man. They're gonna feel so bad about what the hell's going on. Like, the main reason I'm creating this video is because a friend of mine, she saw some of my videos and she came to me. We caught up just a little bit. She was married. Like, I knew she was married for several years and I was happy for her. But I noticed that something wasn't okay with her. Something wasn't going all right with her. And I was shocked when she opened up a bit about her life and about her situations. She told me that her husband has been cheating on her. And that really broke my heart. Like, she's a wonderful girl. Like, mashallah, she's a wonderful girl. She's honestly can make a really good wife. She's a wonderful person. I feel like she would do absolutely everything for that man. And that man just decided, screw the relationship. Absolutely no respect for the relationship. And the thing is that I just called her and we talked. And the thing is that she let out a lot of tears, a lot of sadness. And the thing is that I don't even understand the full feeling she's going through. I'm not even with her physically to actually support her. I'm just basically giving her a few calls. But even then, I'm already seeing so much pain out of her system. And that's probably like a small fraction of what she's feeling. I really hope to God that she's gonna be all right. I seriously think that she's gonna be going, because of people like this, she's gonna end up going through such pain for a long while. And if ever you're going through that same situation, you're being cheated on, I'm gonna tell you this right away, probably not a good idea for you to keep being with this man or this woman. Even if you try your absolute hardest to try to make this work, I guarantee you it probably never will. You know, your woman or your man has crossed that boundary. What that means now is whenever he does anything that's outside of the relationship, maybe he takes his phone and texts people, maybe calls people or goes out, always gonna be in the back of your mind thinking, what if he's doing this again? What if he's cheating? What if he's with another girl? What if he's another guy? What if you'll always have this in mind. To build that trust, God, it has taken you guys years to build that trust, and then he just like he or she just broke the trust. And that is horrible because it took so long for you guys to build that trust. You guys taken years of your life to build all of that trust, and then it's gone. Trust me, it will not come back. Not easily. If you really, really still want to make this happen, if you still want to be with the person, good luck. It's not going to work. It's 99.9%. It is not going to work. And I know this is not easy to hear, but I do think that if somebody has crossed that boundary, you should not be with them. Most likely that the fact that he's cheated on you most likely means that there's so much other problems to consider. The man and the woman that you're with, if they cheated, then that means that they have so many problems underneath them. They're not being fulfilled in other ways in their life that they are supposed to be working hard on. For example, maybe the man is very unambitious. The man you're with doesn't want to go to work. Maybe he's a couch potato. He's lazy. And of course, with a man like this, it's very easy for him to succumb to things like cheating. Cheating is an instant gratification tool. You want to have a man or a woman who is not into instant gratification, who thinks long-term about you and the relationship and everything else revolving in his values. A person who cheats pretty much just tells you, I'm into instant gratification. Do you want a man or woman that is into instant gratification? Do you want a man or woman that all she or he does is just plays video games, watches porn, social media? Do you want to have a man like this? So yeah, absolutely, it is not worth it for you to continue. But I know it is easier said than done, however, because you have built so much of your time in your life talking to him, being with him, and all of that. So it's obviously easier said than done for me to tell you that, yeah, get out of here. Get out of the relationship. It's toxic. You don't want to be in a relationship like this. But the thing is, as humans, we have quite a weakness when it comes to losing. So there's this term in psychology called loss aversion. And what loss aversion is that basically the idea of losing something is actually much more painful than the idea of winning. So of course, long term, you know for a fact that it'll probably be better for you. You'll probably take a lot of time to recover and all that. And then eventually you'll get a lot better and you'll find the proper person that you want to be with. But of course, this psychological effect effect really puts a dent onto that. It doesn't want to make you do the right choice because it's really scary. Of course, like, what if you need to move out? What if you also need to deal with the family as well? Like, how are they going to react? How are your friends going to react? How are your emotions going to be? There's a lot of things to think about and to process when going through something like this. And it's understandable because you feel stuck. You don't know what to do exactly. Because in either situation, you feel like you lose. But you truthfully know that one of those decisions will actually lead you to success. And so what is it going to be? Are you going to be staying with a man or a woman that has caused you nothing but suffering and anxiety because of all of these issues? Or would you rather actually get out of the relationship? Okay, of course, you're going to feel really bad for a long while. That's true. For maybe a couple of months, maybe more. I don't know. But then eventually, give it some time, man. You'll feel a lot better. You'll feel a lot greater. You'll know how to be by yourself, single, stronger than ever, build your value, just actually give it some time to think about it. How great of a person you can actually become by yourself. When you're stuck with the leash, you're stuck with someone that brings you anxiety. You don't want to be with this person. It's just going to bring you down and down and down and down. You actually want to be with somebody that's going to bring you up. That's going to make you a better person. You want to give yourself love, right? And so you only want to accept people who are giving you true kind of love. So please do not succumb to this. Do not tolerate people that do things like this to you. You respect yourself way more than this, and you deserve better. And please, as a cheater, I really hope that after watching this video, you do not consider doing this. You do not actually even want to tiptoe, because everything leads to one another. A small little flirtatious text can lead to sex. I'm just saying. You start with texting, then you start with a little bit like meeting up, and then a little touch there and there, hugs. Oh, wait a minute, lips touching a little bit, and then okay, there you go. Now you're in bed with the person. Do not tempt yourself. Make sure to talk to your wife or husband about these problems. If the person is being cheated on, I want to wish you the best of luck. You got this. And eventually, if you keep your faith and you keep your head up, you'll find yourself to be a way better person eventually. Give it maybe less than a year and you'll get there, and you'll maybe find a better woman or man. Who knows? And whatever position you are in, I want to wish you best of luck and take care of yourselves. And remember, keep your life exciting.